as we welcome you inside Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Travis Lee makes his big league debut right after this. Lance McCullough is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Striding into the box, number 8. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Templeton moving to his right. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Well, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Up next for Arizona, Alex Roth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luis Gonzalez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Line drive to center field. Blanks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Hitoki Ishikawa will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
Digging in, Matt Antonelli. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So stepping in, Tony Gwynn. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
That it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Ground ball left side. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The shortstop, Gary Templeton.
So bases empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Gary Templeton. Two and one.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw. In fact, and he'll just hang on to it. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Rob. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Stepping in, Manuel Diaz. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Diaz gets his lead at first, nobody out. In now, Trey Griffey. Runners on the move for second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Runners on his way to third. In there, now the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The runner in scoring position with none out. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Gwynn is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
The third baseman.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, the base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Travis Lee. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On now to the bottom of the second. The Padres on top, 2-1. Stepping up now, Eric Hosmer. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Into the box, Austin Hedges, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. One gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
A runner at second, nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
The pitcher, Lance McCullough, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Matt Antonelli. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Padres leave one. They still lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Hitoki Ishikawa. To the left side, but it's well foul. Lee has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Swing and a looper to left. Templeton into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tony Gwynn, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
So we got him looking there. Tony Gwynn is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Russell. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Kyle Blanks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Russell, base runner at first with 1 out.
There
he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out. He's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now at the plate, Gary Templeton. He drew a walk his first time up. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. A jumping catch at second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping into the box, Alex Roth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drives it out to deep right center field. Quinn ranging back onto the party porch and gone. So Luis Gonzalez with the solo home run. Second home run early in the year, and the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
In now, Trey Griffey. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Reynolds.
So striding in, Mark Reynolds. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 2-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
He's set. The 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. The bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in now, Ian Kinsler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Austin.
So striding forward now, Austin Hedges. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the cave to try and get you out as well. Up there.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. So when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, Lance McCullough. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Turning is Gonzalez, but this is off the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Standing in now, Matt Antonelli. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Lee. And the inning is over. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 3-2 San Diego. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Travis Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to third. Antonelli has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man Blake Swihart. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Hitoki Ishikawa. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 8. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there. And that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One hit, one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Ready once again, Tony Gwynn. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
One strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's safe.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Digging in, Russell. It was a walk in his last trip. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to watch it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
In now, Kyle Blanks. This is line to left. Gonzalez is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Gary Templeton. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there were 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Ian Kinsler. Count is 1-2 now. Gwynn on third. Russell on at second with 2 down. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2-2 the count. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Leading off the inning, Alex Roth, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Ready now, Luis Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Line drive to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Manuel Diaz.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And they take the lead. It's gone. And that's a special home run. Manuel Diaz continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
In now, Trey Griffey. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Striding in, Mark Reynolds. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night.
Dan, right here you see a situation where No
Now
doubles
batting,
defense
right fielder,
comes back to bite you.
Travis
As a pitcher,
Lee.
are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Stepping in now, Travis Lee, 2-1 the count. The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Reynolds is off at first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. He's on the move again from first. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-3 Arizona. Settling in now, Eric Hosmer. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box, Austin Hedges. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Will Myers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Will Myers.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. First home run of the campaign for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Matt Antonelli. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez is there, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The right fielder, number 90, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in once again, Tony Gwynn. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gonzalez racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-4. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty B, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Taijuan Walker will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 99, Taijuan Walker.
Standing in now, Russell. Fastball just missed above the zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he'll get in there safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Kyle Blanks. Three runs already home here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Now, Gary Templeton tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. We're through 6 full. The Padres lead it 8-4. Back here at Petco Park, Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Craig Stammen will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Stepping up to the plate, Blake Swihart, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Richie Sexson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
11, Richie Sexson.
Swihart on at first, nobody out.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Here he comes again, 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Again, a 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, number 8. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Line towards center field. Blanks is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Alex Roth.
At the plate, Alex Roth. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Digging in and looking for more, Luis Gonzalez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The set and the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Two-one, here it is. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Quinn has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the shot. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Andrew Chafin will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
40, Andrew Chafin.
Standing in, Ian Kinsler. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Standing in, Eric Hosmer. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 4 for 14. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, the catcher, Austin.
Digging in, Austin Hedges. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. The 1-1 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Manny Machado will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
13, Manny
Fouled off. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They still lead it by a count of 8-4.
It's all
Robert
attention,
Stock
please.
will come on and
Now
make his
pitching for
4th
the
appearance
Padres,
in this campaign.
Number 66.
Manuel Diaz will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here it comes on 1-1. And he fouls this one off. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-2, here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder,
8th inning here from
24.
Petco Park. The Friars out on top in front of their home crowd as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Ready for another chance? Trey Griffey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
The 2-1 on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Stepping into the box, Mark Reynolds. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 2-1 home. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
A throw behind the runner at second. Don't want to forget about him. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, being especially careful here. The 2-2. And the runner's breaking for third. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Number 5 takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Travis Lee.
So digging in now, Travis Lee, 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Here's the 2-1. Hit to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Matt Antonelli. 1-1, here it comes. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. This is line to left. And no chance for Gonzalez. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony.
Digging in to try it again, Tony Gwynn. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now
that's one of the hardest
number
double plays
7.
to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Russell. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle may have saved 2 runs, and the inning is over. Jose Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
65, Jose Castillo.
Now to the plate, Blake Swihart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. Eric Burns will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 22, Eric Burns.
Swihart aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to center field. Blanks patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 8.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 8. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Bell answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Bell.
Into the box, Alex Roth. Slow roller out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now in the box, Luis Gonzalez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. 1-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses. The throw down is there as Hedges wipes out a base runner.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate. At least he was. Let him try to make something happen or at least keep the line moving.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Lance McCullough earns his first win of the season. Hitoki Ishikawa permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.